my name's Miranda and today I'm here to do a super late mid-year book freakout tag because mid-year was like June and that was like 3 months ago and I'm just getting around to doing it now, but it's definitely a really fun tag and I wasn't tagged by anyone, I just wanted to do it for a long time now and I finally got around to it. So yay for no more procrastinating. Let's get on with the questions. So first up is quite obviously the best book you've read in 2015 so far. And for that, it should be no surprise because this is on basically every one of my lists that asks about best books of 2015, and that is Vendetta by Catherine Doyle. I can't describe my love for this book. Like literally every time I try and talk about it, I just turn into like a babbling mess and no one understands like what this book is about. But this book just has everything you could want in a book. It's got love, intrigue, deception, action, smart female characters, hot male characters who are broody, and Italian. It also, fun fact, taught me some nice Italian swears. So next question is the best sequel that you've read in 2015, and I've surprisingly read a lot of sequels in 2015, but best one by far was Rogue Wave by Jennifer Donnelly. It's the sequel to Deep Blue, which is basically about a group of mermaids who come together after their courts are attacked and everything, and the whole world is going to war basically where they live underwater, and they have to come together to try and stop this huge monster from being unleashed and devouring and destroying everything in its wake. And I just love this series for its focus on the girls rather than like romance and everything, and just the development of each of the girls separately and together. And the sequel really just worked on building that up more and having me really excited for the next book, which actually comes out in October of this year. So I'm so glad I don't have to wait a whole year for the next book because that one really had me hooked, and I'm really enjoying the series so far. Next up is a new release that you haven't read yet but want to, and for me this is Girl on a Train by Paula Hawkins, because people are absolutely loving this book. It's being turned into a movie with Emily Blunt, who I absolutely love, and I so want to read it. I'm reluctant to buy it though because everyone loved Gone Girl, and then I read it and I did not like it at all. So I'm at the library. I'm $594 at the library, so I don't know. Maybe I'll break down and buy the book because that's going to be a long time, but I definitely want to read this book just to see like if it's as good as everyone says it is, even though I'm really hoping it is. So if you've read it, let me know if it was good. But no spoilers. If you spoil me, you are banned not only from this channel, but from this planet. Yeah, that's right. I have the power to do that. Banned. Just bye. Fourth question is your most anticipated release for the rest of the year, and for me this absolutely has to be The Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. This is the third and not final, I hope, book in the Cuckoo's Calling series, which is an amazing series about a detective named Corman Strike who works with his assistant now, Robin, and I love these books. Like, these are like my birthday when these books come out. I'm just so excited whenever we get a new book announced, and the new one was only announced like a couple weeks ago, so I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. So my biggest disappointment this year was definitely Miss Marvel Volume 3 Crushed, because I absolutely love the first 2 volumes in the Miss Marvel series, but then I got to this one and it just, I don't know, I know a lot of people feel this too, but it just felt like it never got as great as the other 2 books have. It was like it just kind of skimmed the amazing things that make the other 2 volumes so great and so awesome. So it was really a disappointment to me to read this and then be done with it and not be like, this is fantastic, but be like, I've read better. So that was definitely a disappointment for me, but you know, it happens, unfortunately. So next. My biggest surprise this year was definitely Vendetta, and I'm probably going to be holding this book up like 20 million times in this video, so please excuse me, but I just love it so much, and it was definitely one of those ones, I feel like it flew under the radar. Like, not a lot of people were talking about it on Booktube or on Goodreads, and then I was at Barnes & Noble's and I was like, should I buy it? Nah. My friend was like, do it. So she is really the one I have to thank for this, and she loves it just as much as me, so really she should thank herself for both of us. And then for my favorite new author, it's going to be Ali Novak, who wrote The Heartbreakers, which is a book I just read, and it was so cute. She just has such an amazing way of making like these amazing romance stories. Well, I mean, I've only read one book by her, but so far she has this amazing way of mixing like cute romantic stories with like really good life lessons, and I'm really excited to read more. I'm hoping she makes more books in the Heartbreaker series since there's 3 more guys in the band that she could pick from, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope she does it, please. Newest fictional crush. This should come as no surprise. It's Luca from Vendetta. Luca is Nick's older brother who does not like Sophie at all. Very antagonistic and very hostile towards her, but he's just a big teddy bear underneath it, people. Like, let's be honest. He doesn't like to show it, but I know he's a big teddy bear, so I really love him, and he's just so adorable. Yes. My newest favorite character is definitely Lois Lane from Lois Lane Fallout by Gwenda Bond. I've never been too into DC things, so I didn't really know Lois Lane aside from Amy Adams played her in the new movie. But Lois Lane as a teenager, she's so kick-ass. Like, I want her to be my best friend. Please, if she was a real person, I would move to Metropolis, go to her school, be in all her classes, stalk her until she was my best friend. And that's probably not healthy, but okay. Now for a book that made me cry, and that is I Was Here by Gail Forman. This book deals with some really serious issues, and it's really, really hard to read like If I Stay was. It's so good though, but I mean, I was definitely crying a lot when I read this book. I probably went through like 2 full tissue boxes. It was ridiculous. The book that made me happy is a book that I currently don't have right now because it's making another friend happy now that she's reading it, and that is Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry, and I love this book so much. It's about kind of a forbidden romance, kind of not really. It's about these 2 characters who are complete opposites, and they come together and they help each other and they change each other in such beautiful ways, and oh, just the message and the romance and everything, it makes me smile every time I think about it, and I'm just so happy, and I just love that series so much. Favorite book to movie adaptation that I've seen this year? I haven't seen too many. I think I've only seen one. I've only seen Paper Towns, and that's my favorite one anyway. I didn't see Insurgent, and I don't think there were any other ones, right? So Paper Towns, there we go. I mean, it was really good, and apparently it was the only one that I've seen, unless you count like comic books, because I saw Ant-Man and Avengers 2 and all that. But Paper Towns was really good. Not even like in comparison to the book, because it was slightly different from the book, but just like, it was a good teenage movie. Like, you know how we watch like Breakfast Club and like 16 Candles and are like, yeah, this person gets me. And I feel like our kids, Paper Towns could be a movie that they watch and are like, yeah, someone gets me. So I feel like it definitely has like some lasting effect, and I think it was a really great movie, and I really loved it. Alright, so the next question is your favorite video that you've done in 2015, and I have done quite a lot. I had like a month for some reason where I thought it was possible to do a video every day, and that obviously didn't happen, but my 2 favorite videos, because I definitely have 2, are 1, my 5 types of book borrows, because that's one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm so glad I finally got around to it, and I'm so pleased with the way it turned out. And 2, my Wildest Dreams video, which is about Kirsten and Cameron from Stitchers, because I've been really wanting to do a video like that for so long, where you kind of make a fan edit, and I've always been scared to do it, but I finally did it, and I think it turned out really cool, and I really love that song, so I'm really happy with how that one turned out as well. Last, we have the most beautiful book you've bought or received this year, and for me that is the book Powerless, and I don't actually have this book because I gave it away, but this is what the cover looked like once upon a time when I did have it. I think it's really cool, like visually and everything. It really drew me into it and made me pick it up. So I really like that cover. The book wasn't anything spectacular, but the cover is a-okay in my book. Alright, so there you have it. That is my mid-year book freakout tag. And if you have somehow managed not to do this video like me and are late, I'm tagging you now to go do it. So definitely anyone who hasn't done it, tag you're it to go do it. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want to see more videos, and also subscribe to my channel down below to be told when to make all sorts of new videos. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!